um, ran out of memory. So where I left off is I was saying that I'm in the northeast area, not quite as far as New York, but I'm definitely not in Utah anymore. Um, I had a really big culture shock when I moved here. Not sure if I said that already, but it's really different moving to a new place. I'd like to verify what I said earlier. I said Mormons are hypocritical. What I should have said is the Mormons, some of them that I were around were very hypocritical. Not all Mormons are as hypocritical as some of the ones that I grew up with. Obviously, everybody is hypocritical at some point in their life. I expect even Buddha was hypocritical at some point. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, it's just, at this point in my life, I believe that judgment is so wrong. Judging people for anything, for the color of their skin, for the way they dress, the way they talk, how much money they have, where they live, what family they have, who they're friends with. It's just, it's not right to judge people on really anything. Some things they don't have a choice on. You could have someone that wears the same clothes to school every day. Or, maybe they act out a lot. We gotta take into consideration maybe they were abused. Or maybe they're an abusive thing. Or maybe that's how they were taught, how they were raised. I knew a girl in my grade school. She was raped and she didn't tell anybody, but everybody thought she was so weird. And she didn't know any better. She didn't know to tell people. She was afraid. Had another friend that was neglected and she acted like she had a huge family, so she didn't really get any attention. And she acted like a little kid until the middle of high school, when she finally realized that she was extremely different from everybody else. And I never judged her for being different from me. I tried to help her grow up a little bit, yes. I taught her how to stay on her homework, but she's doing a lot better now. But basically, my whole idea with this is you grow up and different cultures grow up differently. But when you move, when you suddenly become something else, something different than what you were, when you realize that you don't want to be that mold that everyone is setting out for you, you realize that you don't want to be the person that everybody else is. I don't want to be what my parents want me to be. I don't want to be my parents. Sure, I want them to be proud of me, but I also want to be my own person. I want to make my own decisions. I don't want to let them make my decisions for me. I'm not Christian anymore, and I don't believe in the Christian God, but that doesn't mean that other people can't. My belief is that any religion, if you believe that it's right for you, then it's right for you. But it might not be right for somebody else, and you shouldn't force religion on somebody. I'm bisexual, and I'm not sure if I've said this already because my video cut off. It was extremely irritating. But I'm bisexual, and if I decide to have a girlfriend, then I should have a girlfriend. If any of my friends decide to, have a girlfriend if they're a girl, or a boyfriend if they're a boy, applause for being yourself and not what everybody else wants you to be. I think that people would be surprised if they realized truly how many bisexual and homosexual people there are. I have very, very few straight friends, and I have a lot of friends. But a lot of strange friends, too. That's not the point. But change is good, and being different is good. And just, I guess my message I'm trying to put forward is don't be a bigot. And if you don't know what bigot is, look it up. And I think most of my rant's over. If I think of something that I missed later after I go over my videos, then, I'll make another one. You guys can watch a whole lot more. But, try not to judge. Yes, I sound like a hippie, but love the world. Ja.